They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a duck.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the usher, security guard, or arena staff member.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. They've got Darius Garland. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Bradley in at the power forward position. And for Washington, we've got Walker. And it's Carrington in at the 2. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's the Beast. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
See the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've risen to 3rd in the latest Power Rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they haven't stormed out of the gates, but they're still in a good spot. They just have to work some things out. Still, though, a very impressive squad.
Here's Buffkin. Pass to Carrington. Here's Ware. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Number 16. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Carrington. Got a hand on it. Outside Hunter. Pass to the Beast. Back to Hunter. On the wing, Bradley. Outside Garland. Tries a 10-footer. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Here's Buffkin. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Walker with it. To the paint. From the baseline. Counted.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Has to wear. Allen defending. Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway. Hunter with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Bradley passes to Hunter. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Buffkin doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. The kick out to Walker. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 6 points for him. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he makes it.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Here's Buffkin. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Fade away. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
The Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Walker. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fader on the way. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. for Washington. Hardy comes in for Bufkin. All right, let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Cleveland, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
The Beast. Gets hauled in by Carrington. The Wizards trail by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He dropped 24 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Here's Carrington. Still without a bucket. Takes a 3. He drops it from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys go they're just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to her. From deep. Cleveland again missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Hartenstein. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Hardy. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Weaving his way around. Mitchell tough to guard anywhere on the floor with his skill.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
If y'all new, man, make sure I subscribe to the channel.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And so he hits both. The Wizards trail by 3.
If y'all new, make sure y'all subscribe to
Here's
the
Ware.
channel.
In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Outside Neesmith, 3-pointer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
We've got Neesmith. Hardy is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Ware in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Rush. No points so far. Here's Cooper. And the 3 off target. Washington shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Neesmith. Nails it from beyond the arc. Neesmith's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Cooper passes to Mitchell. Burger from long range. Can't get it to drop.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Hartenstein. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Cooper passes to Bradley. Outside Mitchell. The rebound by Forte. Washington trailing. Here's Hardy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Washington shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Washington, Harden.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And it's tied up with that one. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Allen. The short one's on the money. Allen's got his first basket of the night.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of power.
And the Wizards making a change here.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for your Wizards.
Here's Carrington. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Here's Carrington. Unloads from 13. Good on the bucket. Carrington's got 5.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let it roll.
Shot's good by Carrington.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Here's the Beast. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Bupkin. There's the 3. Bradley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Carrington. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
The Beast shot is off.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Carrington. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's the Beast. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
Here's Bupkin. After the basket by Cleveland. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. making substitutions here. Gotta come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. The Cavaliers, number 1.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
Here's Carrington. It's deflected. Here's the Beast. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
But I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Huff. The Beast passes to Garland. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
This from number 16.
Here's Hardy. Last game, 26 points for him. 52 seconds left in the second. Pass to Bufkin. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's the Beast. They set the pick. And Cleveland another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Carrington. He's got 12. Pass to Forte. Clock at 6. It is blocked. And they recover it. Here's Carrington. Kept alive. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Makes for a fun night when it's mano-a-mano at the shooting guard. These guys should see a lot of touches the rest of the way. I'm sure they're pumped for it. And you know, 2 guards, they can never get enough attention. Ain't that right, Kenny?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Wizards trail by 5. On the court right now for Cleveland. We've got Jared Allen. Darius Garland is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's the Beast in at the point guard position. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's the Beast. Off target from 3-point range. The Wizards shooting at about 34% here in this game. Inside. Nails the baby hook. 10 points for him.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's Hunter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
DeAndre Hunter at the line for 2.
Take break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hunter. He's off on the second. Wizards trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pure from three-point range.
He could really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Right side, Garland. The Beast passes to Garland. Here's the Beast. He's got 14. Off with the layup. Here's Bufkin. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Bufkin's gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, Cleveland's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. The Beast passes to Allen. Outside Hunter from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Pass to Bufkin. Here's Ware. To the right side. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Beast.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ware. On target from range. Ware's got the second bucket on the night. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's the Beast. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of driving even more here in the second. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here's Garland. They've got Hardy, and it's Carrington in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Hardy. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Howard. And here's Garland. Here's the Beast. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. It makes you think twice before you fire. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Forte. Boston with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 18. Here's the Beast. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. The Beast has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead, and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Bufkin to stop the run. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the Beast. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Forte's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing, right side. With the 10-footer, the Beast shot is off.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Bufkin. And it's off from 3-point range.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Beast.
And he throws it down with one hand. It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So both teams changing it up here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. The Wizards have gotten nothing to go so far in the 4th. They're 0 for 6. Here's Carrington. To get back on track. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Carrington. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league where there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage.
And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many...
The previous play is under review. The play is under video review.
The video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
Number 16. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Carrington. Looking to win the run. And again, Washington, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Well, the Wizards shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
3rd team foul.
Outside Walker. Here's Bufkin. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Beast. Rebound by the Wizards. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Carrington. 1:46 left in the 4th. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Pass to Lawson. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Here's Champagnie. Fires the three. Nails it from three.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Beast.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. The kick to Hunter. Here's Champagnie. No good on the triple. 26 seconds left in the game.
New, subscribe to the channel.
Here's Hardy.
Like that.
Pass to Stockton. Now Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Hardy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That one's on Darius Garland.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Hardy.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button.
You can take him. I couldn't do it. You got this. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Here's a look at some of the stats for Jalen Suggs.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Trey Mann is out there with Finley, and it's Peterson in at the 5 spot. And for Cleveland, DeAndre Hunter out there with Brent. Then there's Garland, and it's the Beast, and it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Here we go.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Finley. The Beast can't hit. Wagner against Hunter. And there's Wagner on the assist from Banchero.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Boy, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Pass to Banchero. Fires for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being the #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do. That is a terrific move, Banchero. Ball on the string, showing no mercy.
Shots good by the Beast.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Finley. He had 15 points last outing. Pocket 6. From 12 feet out. And no good. Trying to use the glass. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Cleveland shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
That free throw good from the Beast. Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. pass to Banchero. Going inside. No good on the shot. Bradley with some nice D. To the paint. Now here's Bradley. Fast break opportunity.
Orlando foul. Finley pays first. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Free throw good from Bradley. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Banchero passes to Finley. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's good, 2 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Finley the pass to Wagner. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Beast. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 5.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 25 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. So it was another big night, something he's been doing a lot of lately. I'm sure he's looking to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Rejected by Banchero.
Oh,
That's the reek that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Rush is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Cooper in for Garland. Terry's checked in for the Magic. Here's Wagner. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Magic ball. Pack City.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
A different look now for Cleveland. Ruff's jacked in, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bradley. And the Magic making a change here as well. Suggs is checked in.
sure y'all subscribe to the channel and hit that like button.
Lets it go with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's all knotted up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Herder. Pass to Cooper. Here's Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Herder passes to Huff. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys. And he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Now, here's Mitchell. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Really left alone that time.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the two as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now, here's Wagner. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him, but he was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Cooper, a screen on Suggs. For three, Mitchell. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wagner on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Here's Herder. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Herder's got his second basket of the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Rush out there with Brent. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Cooper in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
Terry kicks to Suggs. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Here's Mann. Still yet to score. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Mitchell passes to Brandon. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Turner. Pass to Mann. Now, here's Suggs. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jalen makes things happen, folks, and the team is much better when Suggs is in attack mode.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Turner. And it's Finley in for Hayes. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's the beast. Another shot. Terry grabs the board. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Orlando. Haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Less than an ideal start for them. The shots weren't falling, but they're definitely starting to surge now, and I think they could open this lead up even more.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's checked in for Suggs. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Second, the Cavaliers.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Finley. The Beast can hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Magic.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and they cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Finley from past the arc. His second miss, now 2 of 4 in the game. Garland, the pass to the Beast. Off target from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
On the wing, too. Turner with a screen for Terry. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Cleveland making a change here. Buff's jacked in. The Magic also changing it up. Banchero's jacked in for Turner. And it's Suggs in for Tre Mann.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
And that one, good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
But Terry grabs the board. Terry's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
To the left side wing. There's the three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Magic leading by 5. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hitting the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instant.
Here's Champagnie, still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. Garland with the bucket. 1:15 left in the first half. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. D.A. thanks. Here's Wagner after the main shot from the Beast.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Launches a three. To the right side. Champagnie. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Medini just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Finley the pass to Suggs. Now Finley fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Finley's got 9 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Eight seconds left to play in the first half. Wagner kicks to Finley. 1 second left. And so it's Orlando. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Orlando Magic.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. So Frisco Kev inquires, if you could pick any era to play in, which would it be?
Let me play back in the early days.
I like to see that too. The way early days when dunking was illegal. You might need to work on your fadeaway, big fella.
Yeah, my fadeaway is better than yours, Kenny.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Orlando leading by 6. And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Finley out there with Trey Mann. And it's Peterson in the center position.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Bradley. Pass to the Beast. No good with the triple.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the score.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
And so here's Orlando, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Banchero. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bradley can't get it to go.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one at the line is good.
Number 16.
Both free throws good from the Beast. Mann with it. He has 5. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Wagner. Back to Mann. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. Another miss by Orlando. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The Beast passes to Bradley. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here is Hunter. Here's the Beast. 18 points for him. The 3 from Garland. Knocks down the 3-ball. Garland's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Mann in the corner. Pass to Finley. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Inside. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's the break. Here's Peterson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Magic lead by 4.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Now Finley. He's got 9. Pass to Mann. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 7-point Magic lead.
Check out that quickness with the hands, Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Here's Cooper, defended by Mann. And here's Herter outside. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now on the night. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force, making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
The Magic have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Free throw, good from Banchero.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Howard. Here's Cooper. Shot clock at 5. Finley with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Mann passes to Banchero. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Finley hands it from downtown. Finley's got 12.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
Has to rush. Ball's not loose. And there's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him. Terry's checked in for the Magic.
Number 42, J.T. Terry.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wagner outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Wagner with the right back at you answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
And here is Mitchell. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Banchero looking around. Wagner outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell outside. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 5.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just toying with the defense.
Pass to Terry. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Banchero against foul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
The first one falls. Turner's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Wagner. He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Pass to Cooper. Floats one. That one, no good. Great defense that time from Banchero. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. No good from outside. Cleveland's got a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Rush. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's off on the pitch. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Pass to the Beast. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And 1:04 to go to get into this. Has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers trail by 11. They've got Hunter. Darius Garland is out there with the Beast. Then there's Bradley. And it's Huff in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And they get it back. Shots good by Turner. Cavaliers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Count it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Suggs. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
A free throw drops for Suggs. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 13-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that game against Brooklyn, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now, here's Suggs. The shot by Turner, no good. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over that played. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bradley passes to the Beast. Offline with his 3.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
They get it back.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Bradley against Suggs. Shoots over Bradley. And it's Suggs missing. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland, the pass to the Beast. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. I love that assist.
Orlando's gone 1 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Suggs finds Terry. Tries from 10. The Magic again can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
For the Magic, Peterson's checking in, and it's Banchero in for Terry. Magic leading by 9. Banchero passes to Man. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice drop-off by Banchero. I mean, good unselfish play there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Back to Hunter. Pass to the Beast. And another miss by Cleveland.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Finley can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's the Beast. The 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
That one good for 2. Finley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hunter down low. He's defended by Wagner. And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Wagner with it. Banchero, screen on Hunter. Wagner with it. Guarded by Hunter. Count that one. And the Magic lead by 13.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, every year we have the best teammate award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. The Beast, he's checked in for Garland. And Mitchell drops them both. Magic leading by 11. Picked away. Here's the Beast. Even in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then being patched up.
Well, turning defense to offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nailed from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Here it is, Hunter. And 11 left in the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 4th foul of the contest. .107 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wagner.
I really think this is the strongest part of Allen's game, guys. I mean, his instincts on the defensive end are already platinum level.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Bradley, pass to the Beast. Three-pointer. Edison grabs the miss. Here's Mann. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Cavaliers making a switch here. Buffs jacked in. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it. No need to rush that play right there. That's called giving away a possession.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And guys, the plan's got to be here to pressure that inbound pass and try to come up with the steal. If that doesn't happen, then immediately foul and put them on the line.
Gee, don't even supposed to be started. Coach for the guys.
Right on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here's the Beast. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Now, man. It's Orlando winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA.
Not over. Plenty of time left. great music, great ribs, this is one city I don't mind visiting.
Basketball Association and the Memphis Grizzlies are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the dispatcher, security, or guest services staff. Fans, don't forget about our ball and giveaway day. Come to the game with the family and get a free Grizz bobblehead. And fans, for tickets to
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
just a moment.
All good. It's all good having Uncle Drew on the team, man. Uncle Drew taught me something.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. On this very special day, let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Gary Trent.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. They've got Kyrie Irving, Mitchell out there with Jared Allen, and it's Howard in at power forward. And for the Grizzlies, Isaac Okoro is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Robinson in at the center position. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Now here's Irving. No good from outside. Irving against Morant. Pass to Daniels. That three's off the mark. And here comes Cleveland. From the arc. The beast. Good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Watford left side. Pass to Okoro. Here's Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson, a screen on Irving. Daniels. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
First one falls for him.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
Both free throws good from Irving.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Daniels. Okoro on the wing. Watford outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Here's Watford. After the basket by Cleveland. And here's Morant outside. He buries it from three.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
To the inside. Here's Daniels, guarded by Howard. Tipped.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Pass to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Morant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Morant's got 5 now.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
The Beast misses the layup. Grizzlies trail by 4. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And this is why you must box out Allen, a strong player who can hurt you on the offensive glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He finished with 30 points and was so disruptive defensively, picking up a bunch of steals. And performances like that validate his star status. Someone you expect to take over a game. Should be fun to see what he does in this one, guys.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Okoro passes to Daniels. Lets it fly. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thank you, B.A. The Cleveland Cavaliers are not complacent. They are already making transactions. They wanted to take their backcourt to the next level and thought Kyrie Irving was the perfect man for the job. I've been told it was Kyrie's incredible ball handling skills, finishing ability, championship pedigree that made him a must-get for this organization. It'll be very exciting to see how he elevates this offense.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. With some changes. Vincent checked in for Robinson. Smith comes in for Okoro. And Anthony subbed in for Ja Morant. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. The 3, Smith. Hunter with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From deep, Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Oh, my God. Mitchell, he's hurt.
Smith left side.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lawson, he's checked in for Mitchell. Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That's good from Smith. Memphis making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Huff. Outside Hunter. Here's Huff. He's covered by Vincent. 6 to shoot. Huff, the pass to Hunter. The three. Champagnie shot is off. Memphis trailing here. Trent outside. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vincent. And he's gone to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Memphis, Vincent. 2 shots.
He makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 17-foot shot on the way. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Trendon Watford is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Anthony, then it's Smith, and it's Vincent in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Cleveland.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Hunter, screen on Anthony. Pass to Hunter. Here's Champagnie. Outside Garland. Here's Lawson. Here's Huff. He's covered by Vincent. Now here's Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound. It's stolen. In transition. Here's Huff. Benson grabs a miss. And here's Memphis now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Vincent taking 2 shots.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button.
And he can't get the first one. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. So he can't get either to fall. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's the Beast. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. Second, the Cavaliers.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Donovan Mitchell. What do you have, Allie? The skill, the grace, Morant.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots for the night. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Cleveland, number 16.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anthony outside. Drives to the hoop. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Pass to Trent. Three-pointer, Anthony. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the end.
Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Memphis with a rebound. Down low. Here's Trent. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Irving, the pass to the Beast. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. John Morant picks one up. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Irving with it, guarded by Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Robinson. Great D that time from Allen.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to the Beast. Outside Irving. There's a screen. The three is up. And Watford pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, Morant. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
They grab their own miss. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Hunter. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Okoro. Here's Watford. Here's Daniels. Taking a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game.
Number 16. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it.
We talk so much about Mitchell's offense, but he can be a lockdown defender as well.
Here's the Beast. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
And you can see his focus at the stripe this half has been tremendous.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Now on the court, here's your ice ball. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and come on home.
Change here. Buffs checked in. Robinson passes to Watford. Will it go? And it's rejected.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Now here is Howard, guarded by Okoro. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Irving for 3. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Cleveland up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story.
Well, they snagged an elite talent in Kyrie Irving, no question about that. This dude might be the best ball handler we've ever seen. Great at finishing in traffic, and he's a solid three-point shooter.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 8. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got Jared Allen. Mitchell out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Howard in at the 4. Morant, he's open. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Morant's got 13.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going on, look out.
Morant! Look at the speed on the break.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Morant. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Knocks it loose. Irving looking around. Pass to Howard. Outside for Irving. The Beast passes to Irving. Second chance effort. Memphis with a rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Now here's Mitchell, averaging around 6 a game. The Beast passes to Allen. Here's the Beast from outside the arc. Trails it from deep. The Beast has got 23.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Rejected by Allen.
What a difference maker defensively. Allen just controlling the airspace.
Throws it up high. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Morant deflected. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Morant. The D's right on him. Pass to Watford. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Count the basket.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in this second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Now here's Morant. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Robinson passes to Watford. And no good. The dry spell continues. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Daniels. Allen defending. Daniels misses. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's the Beast. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Okoro. Watford left side. Here's Daniels. Checked by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
For Memphis. Vincent's checked in for Robinson. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Watford. Smith, he's checked in for Okoro. And Anthony subbed in for Ja Morant. And Cleveland has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Hunter. 1:36 left in the third. Herter with it. 5 on the clock. Out to Garland. Fires from deep. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Daniels. And here's Anthony. Vincent outside. Back to Anthony to win the drop. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 8.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now Garland. He's scoreless. Outside Hunter. Herter from long range. Rebounded by Trent. Grizzlies trail by 6. The 3. Hunt pulls it in. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland against Anthony. Now here's Garland. Defense right on it. And finished off by Hunter.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Trent with a screen on Herter. Tries it from the top of the key. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Anthony is out there with Smith, then it's Williams, then there's Gary Trent, and it's Cardinal in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's the Beast, and he drains the quick shot. The Beast has got 25 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Cardinal. After the basket by Cleveland. Anthony with a bucket.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
The Beast shot is off. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. It's stolen by Trent. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's the Beast. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 27 points for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Smith outside. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the shot's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Smith left side, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Vincent's checked in for Memphis. Martin comes in for Williams. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Irving's checked in. For 3, Anthony. He's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Now here's Smith. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Here's Anthony. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Another steal. Here's the Beast. And he banks in the layup. The Beast has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Change here from Memphis. Howard's checked in from Cleveland. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Robinson, a screen on Howard. Watford the pass to Robinson. Great D that time from Allen.
They've been grabbing rebounds all game long. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Daniels passes to Moran. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And Moran laces the triple.
Can you say prime time player Moran? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Irving for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Moran. Back to Daniels. Free ball. Rebound by the Beast. Cleveland leading by 4. A shot from the low post is good. The Beast has got 12 points now in the quarter. Here's Daniels. Now here's Moran. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Moran. Moran with the close range bucket.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing.
Everyone in the field saw the obvious contact.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
Number 6.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Outside Moran. Drains the triple. Moran's got 16 points here in the second half.
Oh, you know Moran wants it. And guess what? He got it.
The Beast passes to Howard. Here's Irving. Pass to the Beast. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From the top of the key, Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
An active score. Morant's role on this team is to be aggressive on offense, but look to capitalize often.
Pass to the Beast. Here's Watford. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now Okoro. And here's Moran. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Daniels to tie it up. And he drills the triple. stage. Outside Mitchell. Inside, here's the beast. Money.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
What's up, MP?
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. They better.
The Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. It's the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
So the New York starting five, they've got Towns, also Williams out there, Jalen Brunson out there with Connect. And it's Rupert in at the two-guard spot. And for Cleveland, Allen is out there with Howard. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's the Beast, and it's Hunter in at the three. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Here's the Beast, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up. Allen against Williams. Towns in the corner. Pass to Rupert. Connect with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter on the wing. Here's the beast. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After New York gets the three, Hunter, no one around him. That three off the mark. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's the beast. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 6 points for the beast. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, Brunson. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Connect. No good. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Brunson kicks to Williams. Back to Brunson. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
And that's a foul called on the beast. That is his first foul of the game. Collier, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Next substitution, number 13, Isaiah Collier.
Brunson outside. Over Irving. Up and in from the low block. Brunson's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, can carry your offense for long stretches.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the middle. And he takes the feed and stride and slams it home.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And here are the Knicks now. The Cavaliers making the shot. And it's Towns missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stolen by Connect. Fast break, here they come. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He came away with 41 points, and he was a force on defense. Came up with a lot of steals. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with a different challenge.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. In for Williams, and it's Carter in for Jalen Brunson. .114 left here in the opening quarter. Down low, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Cleveland. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the Knicks, 4.5 games behind. Bird, he's checked in for the Knicks. Poke loose. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis. Pass to Connect. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns, no luck.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now, here's Garland. Here's the Beast. Bird with some nice D. Connect with it. Now Lawson defending. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Connect. Buries the long-range jumper. Connect's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for New York. Here's the Beast. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And that's 13 points for the Beast.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. New York ahead, up 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin. The Cleveland Cavaliers are not complacent. They are already making transactions. They want to take their backcourt to the next level and thought Kyrie Irving was the perfect man for the job. I've been told it was Kyrie's incredible ball handling skills, finishing ability, and championship pedigree that made him a must-get for this organization. It'll be very exciting to see how he elevates this offense.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Jackson is out there with Connect. Then there's Bird. Then it's Collier. And it's Carter in a two-guard. And the three off target. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 4-point game. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
6 to shoot. Irving dishes to Lawson. Misses the three. New York comes into this following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead has cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Here's Collier, guarded by Garland. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Basic Kyrie with the speed in the open floor right there.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Knicks making a switch here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Carter outside. Right wing. Towns, a screen on Hunter. Connect. It's good from long range. Connects. Got 5 points in the quarter.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's Garland. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
Carter outside. Here's Rupert. 9 points last game. Towns high post. Eyes again. Cavaliers with the rebound. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
I'm talking about the
Carter looking around. Towns sets the pick for Carter. Here he goes. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Boston right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland left side. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Collier. Garland no good. The Knicks leading by 3. We know Doris that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Irving passes to Garland. The kick out to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Yes, now, on the court, your high squad. Who wants a T-shirt?
Beast comes in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Knicks, Jackson comes in for Kennett. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Collier. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Brunson against Garland. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Williams, he's checked in for New York. Gannett comes in for Jackson. They set the pick. Garland. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Gannett. Guarded by Garland. Pass to Rupert. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's Garland, picks one up. Look, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under review.
Be a
original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be. Sometimes, players have to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Second free throw, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by one. They'll keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And as shaky as they looked in that game, guys, it showed a lot of mental toughness that they were able to come out and get a win.
Outside, Towns. Brunson outside. That shot wide open. Brunson's got the game tied up here for New York. Hunter, the pass to the Beast. Takes it from 10. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Cleveland had gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And now a 4-point Cleveland lead.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Towns. Good D by Howard.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Kyrie is a huge addition to this team. You need scoring, he lights it up like few can. You want passing, Irving can run the offense at a high level.
Yeah, when he's on, the offense is on, period.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Knicks trail by 4. Howard is out there with Allen, and it's the Beast. Then there's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Knicks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's the Beast driving to the basket. Off target at the rim. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Williams, a screen on Howard. Here's Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Brunson goes in. Can't cash in from close range. Here's the Beast. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Baseline try. It's blocked. To the inside. Stolen by Connect. To the middle. One-on-one here. And that one is good. Rupert's got 6.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. That ties it up. 15 points for Dalton Connect.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by New York. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
That puts them in the lead. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
The Beast passes to Hunter. To end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dalton Connect picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Harlan's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Here's the Beast. Williams with the clock. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Connect. Jacks up a 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Rupert. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
A moment now to see the numbers for Brunson. Putting up about 24 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to. Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Out to the wing. The kick out to Irving. Garland the pass to the Beast.
2 minutes.
Back to Garland. This one for 3. The Beast can hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Takes it inside. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners. Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
There's a screen. Towns with the steal. 1:25 left in the third. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's the Beast. Shot is good off the back rim and in. The Beast's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
And that one's good. Brunson.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shuts
that bucket in no time at all. The Beast's got 29 in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Now, Cleveland moving it up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
For the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The Beast's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. He nails it. It's out on. The Beast's got 33.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Brunson. Towns with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Connect. And count it from 19 feet away. Connect's got 8 here in the quarter. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's the the fourth quarter. What has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And New York, looking at who they got. Carter out there with Collier. And there's Jackson. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Rupert in at the 4-man position. The Knicks with the lead. Carter finds Jackson. Here's Rupert. No good with the layup. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. Lawson in the corner to take the lead. The rebound by Collier.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Towns, the best to come. Some nice passing by New York here. Fires top of the key. Carter, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 4. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. That drive by Carter. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
And here is Garland. Irving with it. Just 5 on the clock. Carter pulls it in. New York leading by 6. Inside. And the basket by Rupert.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Knicks making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the Beast, defended by Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is
why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Collier, and he converts the layup. Collier's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some time.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First free throw is good. Connect, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Carter. Both free throws good from the Beast.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Brunson goes in. The Cavaliers pull it in. To the paint. Here's Huff. And here's a nice one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Connect gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
First one falls for him. Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Howard comes in for Garland. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Moving against Brunson. Pass to Rupert. Unloads. Cavaliers with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Connect. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. He takes it in. Shot's good by the Beast. The Beast's got 41.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
The Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Connect. A three-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field, and it's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for Cleveland, number 16.
That free throw good from the Beast. He hits both from the stripe.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Now Brunson. Pass to Rupert. Tries from 10. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
On the wing, Irving. Brunson covering. The Beast passes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Yep, that one goes in there.
Doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 1. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's the Beast. Good, and he says close to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
New York trailing. And here's Brunson outside.
And it's out of bounds. They say Ojai's touched by Towns.
Here's Irving. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-7 run. The Beast.
So much riding on that shot. What a play.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And we get a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Sideline reporter David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Towns. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking. Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Rupert. Williams is screwed on out. Here's Rupert. New York, no good that time either. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, then gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
New York calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now?
Get it.
No time to waste here. Quick bucket.
Get it, man.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Howard. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul someone different.
It's the first, and it pushes the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws will give them just a little bit more cushion.
Here's the Beast. Off the mark. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves. But in the end, everyone satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. I'm out, man. Yeah.
Way to bring